G'day everyone. So this is an easy video on how to replace an engine mount on your VE or VF Commodore V8. So tools you'll need: ratchet, 18mm socket, breaker bar, and an extension to reach the top nut on the engine mount. Another ratchet and sockets to get the cats off on the exhaust, and a light so you can see easier. Obviously jack stands and jack. Let's go put them in. Okay, so if you guys have an OTR, you will have to take it out because if you have to jack up the engine and it could damage this boot. But if you guys have the standard airbox still, you might be able to get away with it, but in our case we'll have to take it out. Okay, just got the filter out of the car. Now's the perfect time to clean it when it's out. Look at how filthy that is. Now we can jack up the car. Okay, so we're under the car now, so we have to take off the cats now because they won't allow us to jack up the engine far enough. If you guys have the stock cats still, you might be able to do it, but in my case we have to take the cats out. Okay, so now we can start undoing the engine mount. So we'll start with the top bolt. So this is where you'll need an extension and possibly a breaker bar to get it loose. Okay, so I had to remove cylinder 4 ignition wire lead. Use one of these to make it easier. Okay, so now we can undo the bottom nut on the mount. Very easy. Okay, so now for the other side, I've already got a tough mount in there. So I just had to replace the bushing on the other one. So for the other side that you're not replacing, or just you're doing one side at a time, you just want to loosen off this bottom nut. So you just want to loosen the other side to about there, and you just want to jack up one side at a time and change it. And you can do that to the other side if you're doing both. So now we can jack up the engine and take this old crap one out. Okay, so get just a little piece of wood, put it on the engine, jack it up from the sump. Just be careful, that should be enough. Okay, so once you've jacked up the engine, you'll have like quite a bit of a gap. So you just gotta wiggle it out. You get the idea. So once you've got the old mounts out, you can now put the new ones in. Whether it's genuine or aftermarket, but these ones are the way to go. Let's put it in. Okay, so once you got your new mounts in, you want to top up the top nut, followed by the bottom nut, and then tighten them as tight as you can. And then put it all back together, and it's that easy. Okay, so after you've tightened the top nut, it's now time to tighten the bottoms. Just get them snug first before you do the other side. Okay, so after you've tightened down the top and the bottom nuts, it's time to tighten up the middle. So there's no torque setting for these, so just get them as tight as you can. One side's an 18 and the other's a 19. So yeah, just get them as tight as you can, and then take it for a drive, and then after a few days or whatever, just recheck the tightness, tighten them up, and then that's how easy it is. Thanks for watching, subscribe.